Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Stockpile. Now, this is a great economic game where you're bidding and trying to manipulate the stocks. You do have a little bit insider trading information. You're able to raise stocks, lower stocks, sell stocks, and just a great economic game. This is probably the best economic game that we played. There's a lot of elements to it. We play the stock market, so this is remnants of that. And so there's a lot of things you can do in the game. We've, like I said, just hit the surface. So there's a lot that we have not incorporated in the game that as you get better at the game that you could add on. There's bonds. Let me see. There's quite a few things you can do. There's commodity cards, tax cards, investor cards, bonds, forecast cards, and so shareholders. There's so many different things that we have yet to dive into, but just a phenomenal game. There's a round tracker. This is the stock market and how it fluctuates. Financial forecasts, so you have some information. Each round you'll be given cards, which allows you to have some information of insider trading. And so, great game. We're just going to jump right into the review. So for the rules, I would give it 5 out of 5. Phenomenal rules. Also, Watch It Played has a video online that you could access, and so he does a phenomenal job on explaining the rules and very clear and detailed. So the rules have illustrations. They have bold font, color to pretty much distinguish the different actions and faces you do. So just everything was well thought out in the game, and even has anatomy of the card. Has more explanation and detail on what each element and card does and how to incorporate some of the, as you advance and get better at the game, how to incorporate the more elements into the game if you have the Epic Edition. And so really enjoyed it. Rules, 5 out of 5. Component quality, 5 out of 5. Great components. The cards are nice and thick. They're actually extremely thick, and they also have a gloss, so if you spill something on it, it won't stain it. The boards are nice. Don't spill on that or the main board. Just the cards have a gloss on it, so the meeple are nice and thick. This is the Epic Edition, so I don't know what the Standard Edition has. You have the round tracker. You have the fluctuating markers for the stock market, and you also have your money that you'll be able to obtain. And so just a great component quality, 5 out of 5. Experience, 5 out of 5. Like I said, this is pretty much the best economic game that we've played ever. We have many economic games. We actually have we bought a lot economic games on eBay that were from probably like 1920s, 30s, 40s. We've been searching. We love economic games. That's probably one of our favorite type of games that we play, my wife and I. So experience, 5 out of 5. Mechanics, 5 out of 5. Great mechanics. Really enjoyed it. So like I said, each round you pretty much get 2 cards. So you'll get the card that informs you what company will be, you'll be able to get the insider trade information. And then if it's fluctuating down or up, determine on that card that you're able to obtain. So you could go down to 3, 1 to 3, or you could go up 1 to 3. This is dividends, so you're able to get dividends on your stock if you have any. And so this is pretty much the fluctuating market, And so if you go to the very top, which will be able to, you'll be able to times 2 it, and then it goes back to determine on what the stock market does. You either go to 6 or above it. If you go bankrupt, you have to sell you get rid of your stocks and you lose money on it and everything. The round tracker determines on how many players. There's 3 players, 2, 4, 5, and so each round you just move it. This is the financial forecast, and all this stuff is random, and so you're just picking it, and then you'll have knowledge of which one stock is going up. Other than that, each player has their own information, insider trading, so they'll know which one's going up or down on different stocks. You also are able to obtain cards that you can manipulate any stock. So you have a stock boom, or you'll be able to trade fees. So there's a lot of things you can do in the game. And so here are some of the stock cards. And so you'll be able to see there's a lot of them. And this is just the base game. There's 2 expansions in the Epic Edition that you can incorporate a lot more elements to it. And the board is double-sided. This is more the simplistic side of the game. If you turn around, the stock market is very different. They don't all start at 5. So just a great game. Mechanics 5 out of 5. Replayability 5 out of 5. High replayability. There's, like I said, there's a lot of elements. Downtime, it does fluctuate because there's a lot of decision making. I would venture to say it could take from 20 seconds to 3 to 5 minutes. Because there's a lot of decisions you're just trying to make. You're also trying to pretty much determine how the stock market is going to fluctuate. So there's some prediction, just like in real life, of how best to invest in it, or if you're gonna, hold or sell, or if you're, just a lot. It's one of the more realistic games that we played, and so very high replayability. Really enjoy this game. So 5 out of 5. Overall total, I would get like a 4.8 out of 5, or 4.9 out of 5. 9 out of 10. Really love this game. My wife and I really like this game. And we haven't even dived into the more hard aspect of the game where, the board, the other side has harder elements to it, where the stock market is kind of different. It fluctuates a lot harder. We also didn't incorporate the expansions that allow you to do a lot more different things. And I just hope that they come out with more expansions. This is a phenomenal game. And I know they use it in some academic settings. Now, I went to Central Washington University. I took several financial classes. I didn't take economic classes, but took business classes, had my BA. But I could really see this being used, and especially in accounting classes. I had to take, I think, 2 or 3. This would have been phenomenal teaching tool. When I took accounting classes, because we had to play the stock market, and anyone who took accounting class in college will, be familiar with that. But this would have been a lot of fun in a class setting. So just a phenomenal game. Really like this game. So 9 out of 10, 4.9 out of 5. If you like this video, please subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. I'm going to have a link over by the game. And we'll see you in the next video.